Hi, I'm Mrs. Horton, and I'm teaching sixth grade social studies this year. And I wanted to talk with you a little bit about what class will be like this year, looking at the first semester. First, I wanted to talk a little bit about what is social studies. So, social studies is the study of people and how they interact with each other in their environment. And so, in this class, we get to talk and look at history and geography, economics, and government. And we use a variety of reading and writing and speaking and listening skills to gain knowledge and demonstrate understanding in social studies. In particular, we really start to train our sixth graders to read and think like historians. We want to do the real work that social scientists do, not just memorize facts and names and dates. That's nice, but kids can just look that stuff up pretty readily in today's modern world. But what's harder to develop is critical thinking skills. So, our social studies classes here at Marshall are really about teaching critical thinking skills. And so we do that by analyzing artifacts. We ask questions of documents. What's the source? Who's the source from if we're looking at a document? How do we contextualize it? When does it happen? Where was it written? Do we know anything else about this period of history? We use close reading techniques to really dig into a text and try to figure out, can we understand what this document is saying to us? And then we try to corroborate sources, right? It's like having more than one piece of evidence to lead to a stronger conclusion. That's what social scientists do, and that's what your sixth graders are practicing or will be practicing through the course of this year. We get to study some amazing cultures. We're going to be looking at ancient Mesopotamia in this first semester, as well as ancient Egypt and ancient Israel. They're really fun locations, and there's just so much to explore, and I'm excited to begin to share more with the students in these different cultures. We'll be looking at how to strengthen students' writing in the area of using evidence to support a claim, which is really a critical thing to be able to do when you're looking at and thinking like a social scientist. So I'm really excited to have your students in my class this year. And I also wanted to just remind you that all of the assignments are in Schoology. And your students know how to use that. We've practiced it a whole lot. They submit their assignments through Schoology. If they ever have questions, they know they're supposed to email me and ask, because that's what I'm here for, to help them learn and figure things out. We don't always know the answers, but I can help them if I know that they have something they need help with. And also, I have taught, and other advisory teachers have taught the students how to check their grades in Skyward. And if your child is kind of uncertain about this, which is a really common thing for a sixth grade student, because it's brand new, right? We have all these differences between what was elementary school like and what is middle school like. And having to check your grades for 6 different classes is one of those really big differences. So if they still feel a little confused about that, they can reach out to any of their teachers, and their teacher can give them the code for them to get into Skyward, and they can be kind of the drivers of their own learning and being responsible for that, where they can check their grades and make sure assignments were submitted. Also, for you as parents, it's really great to know that you also have access to Skyward and the grades, and it's called Skyward Family Access. And if you are not familiar with that, the secretary can help give you, as a parent or guardian, the code that you need to be able to see how your child is doing in their classes through this year. I've left my contact information on the main slide, and I look forward to continuing to work with your child through the course of this very unconventional year. Have a great evening. Bye.